Hey guys, Apocalypso here, back with another video, and this is episode 6 of Extreme AI Matchups. It is the Aztecs, Mexica, I don't know how you say that, as the Aztecs, and Smoking Frog as the Mayans. So, you may notice that I am using a different, microphone today. Hang on, there we go. You may notice I'm using a different microphone today. There is a reason for it. I'll get into that once I go over the map here. So the map is Arabia. Despite the distinct lack of desert, it is still Arabia. Um, Basically, it's just called that because it doesn't have... Wait, is it Arabia? Yeah, it's Arabia. Um, it's just called that because it has, like, clumps of trees with, you know, but it's mostly open. It's a very basic map. It's most players' favorite map in the game for good reasons. It's a pretty good map, I have to say. But anyway, so I'm gonna have to have the Fog of War on for most of the game, I think. Oh yeah, I should go over the bonuses. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go over the bonuses. So the Aztecs are an infantry and monk civilization. This is my third time going over this because I had two other attempts trying to make this video, but didn't turn out so well. But first bonus is that villagers carry +3. So that's actually pretty helpful because villagers, if they just carry more in general, and it also minimizes the effect from not having camps super close by. So they carry more. They're less affected by the distance they have to walk to drop it off. So they're a bit more efficient. Military units created 11% faster. So that's um basically that's just it's helpful because you get more military units out than your opponent, in the same amount of time. That can be helpful in roughly equal resource situations. You just get more military out. So +5 monk hit points for each monastery technology. So that's actually pretty neat because let's see. Um, monks. There we go. Yeah, it's broken, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 monk technologies. So monks, I believe, have 30 HP, 30 base HP. So with +5 for each, with 10, they end up having 95 HP when all is said and done, which is pretty crazy. That's more than most military units. So that's actually kind of insane. Aztec monks have a bit of reputation for being really, really hard to kill, for good reason. So then, start with +50 gold. Now that's helpful because you basically get extra gold to do with what you want. It's pretty helpful, I have to say. It used to be free loom in the Conquerors, but that was replaced because at some point it was deemed to be overpowered for some reason, I guess. And hang on a moment. Okay, so the the unique unit, or okay, the team bonus of the Aztecs is that relics generate +33% gold. So that's helpful in team games, especially with the Spanish, because they have a team bonus that affects trade. And that's actually really great. Um, if if you're low on resources, you just get more gold from relics. That's helpful, especially since the Aztecs are going to be building monasteries anyway, might as well get relics. They'll be training monks most likely, so they'll already have them to pick up relics, so it's pretty natural. They are a monk civilization, of course. So the unique units of the Aztecs is the Jaguar Warrior. So Aztec unique infantry unit, strong versus infantry, weak versus cavalry and archers. It's insane. Uh, they're it, basically you can have a small number of Jaguar warriors go up against, you know, small number of Jaguar warriors go up against a much larger infantry force, and they'll most likely come out on top with few casualties because of their insane bonus against infantry. So the unique text for the first one is Idle Idle. Skirmishers a +1 attack and +1 range. It's sort of basic, I suppose. It's like an extra archer range upgrade. It's like an extra archer upgrade from the blacksmith. Helpful against archers, which the Mayans are focused on, so I'll get to that. Garland Wars. Infantry at +4 attack. So that's actually really good because the Aztec infantry, I think, is like one of the most damaging infantry in the game. I think Aztec infantry might actually be the most damaging infantry in the game. So that's pretty insane. Looking at the Mayans now. So the Mayans are an archer civilization. Start with +1 villager, but -50 food. So 50 food is the cost of a villager. So you basically got an extra villager for free. But you are missing the food that you would normally pay. You normally have extra food, but you lose that food in exchange for a normal villager, for an extra villager. That's actually pretty interesting because you don't have to spend time training that extra villager, but you also have to build a house right away because you have you have 5 population, 4 villagers and 1 scout. Town centers only give 5 population, so you have to build a house right away. So it's a bit of a trade-off in addition to the extra, less 50, less food, but it's pretty helpful. Resources last 15% longer. That's actually kind of confusing about how it works. Basically, I'm just going to use made up numbers here because I don't know the exact numbers. But let's say you have a gold miner. She has 10 gold in her inventory, but there's only 8 gold missing from the gold mine. I don't know if those are the exact numbers, but that's basically an illustration of how the the bonus works. Basically, get more out of the same amount of resources. So it's kind of insane. It's kind of it goes under the radar, but it's actually pretty helpful. Archers cost -10% in feudal, -20% in castle, and -30% in imperial age. So you get you get progressively cheaper archers as you go farther into the game. So that's obviously helpful because they're an archer civilization. So you basically get more archers for less cost than other civilizations, and that's actually somewhat comparable to the Aztecs' faster training, but instead of taking less time to train, you they cost less. So you get cheaper you get cheaper units. So here's how it goes. The Aztecs gets units at the same price they would normally, but they get more of them out in the same amount of time. The Mayans get their archers, get their units, their archers, but they can get more of them overall because they're cheaper. So they're both production bonuses, but they're different. So the team bonus is that walls cost -50%. So it's helpful if you have a defensive civilization as your ally, at least one defensive civilization as your ally, like the Byzantines, or I'm trying to remember now. The Teutons are another one. So they're very very good in that regard. So the unique units is, wait, yeah, here it is. The Plumed Archer. Mayan unique fast-moving archer. Strong versus archers and infantry. Weak versus cavalry. So they're statistically better than regular archers in almost every way. It's it's kind of uh it's a you I think you might get to see them in action. With the other game, you did get to see them in action, but I didn't really get to see this one that much, so I don't know. But hang on just a moment. Yeah, I'm sorry. Uh, uh I really need a cough a lot for some reason today, but I'm not gonna go into that. So unique text. Holsha Javelineers. Improves your skirmishers by making them throw a second projectile. Now, uh, this is actually a new technology that was added in Lords of the West. So it used to be obsidian arrows, where the normal archer line did more damage to buildings, but that kind of was more of a meme strategy. People didn't really think it was all that balanced. It wasn't that helpful. It was kind of strong for Castle Age technology, so I think that's why they replaced it. Uh, I don't know. The new skirmishers perform marginally better uh, than regular skirmishers. I'm not sure how much of a difference it'll make. I'm not sure we'll get to see that, but the Imperial Age unique technology for the Mayans is El Dorado, as that Eagle Warriors have plus 40 hit points. So they get an insane number of hit points. I think they have like 100 or something. I don't remember what it is. Maybe not. It's around 100 hit points, which is a lot for an infantry unit. They actually have more hit points than Aztec infantry. So it's kind of insane. You'll get to see that later. I'm not sure why it's called El Dorado because El Dorado was in South America, not Central America, where the Mayans were, but whatever. They don't mess with technologies that are introduced by Ensemble Studios, the original developers. So, anyway, so I guess I'll go the fastest because it's just typical Dark Age stuff. So, we're just collecting from sheep. See. So, the reason I had to use a different set of I'd use a different headset today for the microphone. It's because for some reason, with the other two attempts of recording this video with different games, uh, it was really quiet for some reason, and I don't know why. So the quality is a little less than the other headphones, but I figured it's better to have that than just not be able to hear me like very well. So it was a call I decided to make, but I guess I'll skip forward some more. So that's what's going on. And there's another thing. Oh, they have a barracks already. Hold up. They already have a head start on the infantry production. So the other thing is the reason I have to have the Fog of War on is because the games would desync despite being single player games just against the AI. You know, just two AIs fighting each other, but for some reason it had an out of sync error when I left the Fog of War on. So maybe I'll be able to turn it off every once in a while, but I won't be able to they actually pretty close to each other. That'll be interesting. But I have to leave it on for the most part because otherwise um they'll it'll desync. Please understand. I don't know how many episodes are gonna be like this. I don't know how long I'm gonna have these headphones either. It could be for the foreseeable future until either I get a new headset, new microphone, or until ooh, what's going on here? Was there some kind of harassment going on? I guess so. Yeah, I guess there's some kind of harassment. But either until I get a new microphone or I figure out what's wrong with the old headset. Oh, Mayans are going up to feudal age. But it's more harassment there. Um, I'll have to, until either of those two things happen, I will have to just stick with these ones. I hope you understand. Hey, hello. So, he seems to be having a bit of trouble here. Oh, he's going for the Dark Age aggression. Is he gonna lose the scout? Yep, he died. That's unfortunate. So, the militia are, this is a 5 militia rush. Usually people only go for 3, but, for some reason they decided to go for 5. So, and there we go. We're in the feudal age now, and what's going on here? I don't know. Hang on. Sorry, there's no easy way to mute my microphone, unfortunately, because this one doesn't have a handy little button that does that. Well, what's going on here? Oh, okay. The billion archery range, that's a good idea. The Aztecs are on the way to the feudal age, too. So, they're about a little less than halfway there. So, it's interesting building, starting gold, which is a good idea to get that gold bonus, remember. But a lot of their units cost gold, so it's a good idea to start on gold. Yeah, sorry, I just have to mute every once in a while. Oh, oh, they're still harassing. That's quite good. This lumber camp's almost about halfway done. Halfway destroyed. Oh, but the town center is gonna drive them away though. Now they're in the feudal age. So what are they gonna do here? They can start making eagle scouts. What are the Mayans making? They have an archery range too. Oh, actually it's the second archery range. Why are they? They're making archers, obviously. It's a good idea. I wonder if we're gonna see any kind of Eagle Scouts to deal with these archers, because I think they have pretty decent pierce armor. Um, 2 pierce armor, so that's pretty decent. And archers have 4 attacks. That's only about 2 damage, not counting the blacksmith upgrades. So with the blacksmith upgrades, probably only be about 1 damage. So Eagle Scouts are a good unit against archers, even in the feudal age. So, speaking of blacksmith, the Mayans are building a blacksmith. Smoking Frog's building a blacksmith. Right by this lumber camp for some reason. Yeah, I can't think of a better place. I'm sorry. So, no, two houses here. So, what's going on here? Oh, he has a tower. Protect this wood line. Well, actually, I think it's mainly protect this gold, but it could protect the wood too. What's he building? Oh, he's building a farm. Okay, that's actually a good idea. He does have he does have 1 archery range of his own. So, is he producing from it though? No, he doesn't. He's not producing any units at all. Actually, yeah, he's researching man-at-arms though, so that's good. Yeah, so they're almost done with the berries here, but they have started farming over here. So yeah, so all these archers are just sort of clumped together. Uh, this lone lumberjack, I don't know what he did. I guess they all had to evacuate that part because militia started raising it. Alright, so what is he planning on producing here? He's not producing anything right now. Let's... Oh, Smoking Frog is producing archers, though. What? Oh, that's right, he didn't get to scout very much before, his scout died, so that's a bit unfortunate. Doesn't have, much scouting information available. Wait a minute. Oh, he's scouting using a man-at-arms. That's, in, Interesting. Well, he's on his way to the Castle Age now. He seems to be storing stone. It's a good idea for Castle if he wants to do that. Now, okay, so the mines are not on the way to the Feudal Age yet. Which, will they be soon? It's hard to know. He doesn't have enough gold yet. But he does have 6 villagers on gold. What's going on here? Ah! Archers got, attacked by the tower. What are they doing now? Oh, now they're gonna draw back, of course. But they're adding a couple more archers here, so well, they're going back again. Well, what's going on here? What are they doing? Now they're drawing back. It's like, hey, I'm gonna raid. Nope, I guess not. Uh, the most cowardly archers ever. They can take a couple of stray arrow shots. What are they concerned about? Now they're gonna. Okay, the villagers are garrisoning in the tower, which means that more arrows are being dropped, or being shot out of the tower, so they're gonna lose more archers. But now the man-at-arms are coming in to take care of the archers. But the thing is, infantry are not very good against archers. Ooh, the town center is garrisoned. Okay, so now, but the mines are indeed on the way to the Feudal Age or Castle Age now. So if a market. Ooh, the last archer goes down. That was a good play from Mashika here. I don't know how you say that. I'm just gonna call him the Aztecs mines. He does have 2 archery ranges now, so what, 3, 4. He has more archery ranges. He only has 1 barracks. He should consider putting down another barracks because infantry is his specialty. But he's choosing to build a town center by this wood for some reason. Is there any wood nearby? No, there's stone though. So I don't know if he sees that. He doesn't see it, but he will be able to collect stone. Yeah, did I say wood? I meant stone, but he will be able to. Yeah, he sees it now. He will be able to collect stone from this town center, and the mines are almost in Castle Age. There we go. So he had some skirmishers to the mix, and now he's building another archer range, which is a good idea. These villagers have decided to return to this wood line. They're building a second town center too, right on the trees, right by the trees. So, there's not really anything else nearby though, so it's kind of a bit of a strange place. So, not making any units at the moment, but he's gonna try another push here with these. I was gonna say feudal age units, but he just upgraded to crossbowmen. So I think he might actually start going for elite skirmisher now. I don't know, but here we go. So now it's an archer battle with a little bit of infantry. Now, infantry are bad against archers most of the time because they're slow and the archers have range, and the infantry don't have a lot of pierce armor, so they're pretty easy to take out. So yeah. So but now I'm gonna do a little tactical retreat, but it's gonna take out another man-at-arms. That man-at-arms goes free for now. But oh no, he dies. So yeah, this tower is not in the range of the archers, but the archers I think are gonna withdraw. Okay, so there's a mangonel. Now the Aztecs, that's the Mayans. The Aztecs get siege onager, which the Mayans do not get that, I believe. No, they don't have siege onager. So onagers are really good against archers if they're all clumped up, but they just lost a unit there. What did they lose? I can't tell. I think it was a skirmisher. But now the towers are going to Oh, okay, that skirmisher's gonna die. Oh, this is good. Ooh, took out one of them there. Ooh, okay. So, oh, what just happened? Ooh, oh, that skirmisher died because I think the tower got it. This, I think is this a scout? I'm not sure. Uh, I think he is. Yeah, I think he's scouting. Yeah, so, but he is making regular Eagle Scouts. He's making a siege workshop of his own though, so maybe I'm not sure what he's going for, but okay. Sorry, sorry. I can probably mute that in the editing if I choose to, but uh, he's making a monk. Are there any relics nearby? I don't know. Can you see any relics? There is a relic right here, so maybe he's going to get that. I don't know. He's building a barracks, so you can see that going up. And yeah, that's what's happening right now. So now that monk is exactly as I suspected. That monk is going for that route. So it's a little strange building all the way over there, but whatever. So, does he have a castle anywhere? Is he planning on building a castle? He doesn't have enough gold or stone for a castle, so I guess that rules that out. What are the Aztecs doing? They don't have much stone either. They don't seem to be too focused on making units right now, just making villagers. What's going on here? Oh, that archer's crossbowman is getting attacked by this wolf. But I think that, yeah, that wolf dies. So, I'm not sure what he's doing now. Is he just patrolling? I'm not sure. He's just one, so I wouldn't be able to stop anything. Maybe he's scouting, I don't know. He finds another relic. So, does he actually have a monastery? No, but he's building a lumber camp here. He does not, another lumber camp. It does not appear to have, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, good. I was afraid that archer was gonna die. He does not appear to have a monster anymore. But he's building one. He's gonna start building one here in a minute. So that's actually a good idea. Get those monks out. He has the score lead right now. It's not too big of a one. Still just making villagers. Which is an interesting choice. I think the Mayans are just making villagers too. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, the Mayans got that relic. But there is a relic up here that the Aztecs can get. I don't know how soon it is to completion. Okay, it's out. It's done. So, they're just, how many town centers do they have? 1, 2, 3. I guess just 3. Yeah, looks like just 3. Okay, so what's going on here? Ah, that crossbowman is scouting, which is a good idea. And ooh, they both just started researching Imperial Age. Like, they're both going up to the Imperial Age. They just started around the same time, so that's interesting. They're gonna get to the Imperial Age just about the same time. Ooh, but he's building a forward barracks, like not too far away from. What's going on here? What? Oh, try to build a. Uh-oh, and that villager will die. He tried to build a mining camp here, but yeah. Oops. Yeah, he tried to build another mining camp here, but that farmer was there. He tried to build a mining camp here, but that farm was there, so couldn't get either mining camp out. And then that one villager got killed by all those crossbowmen, so he's really determined to get a mining camp out, though. This lady will build a mining camp while it's being attacked by archers and a mangonel, so I guess he's persistent. That Eagle Warrior is going to attack the villager though, so that villager is going to go down. I think that Eagle Warrior is probably going to track down. Yep, working on it. So I saw the Mayans make some. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, ah, that's karma. They have a mine camp of their own that's being destroyed, so that makes sense. But I saw the Mayans going for some battering rams. I think a battering some battering rams. I really need to try to enunciate more. Going for university. Oh, he has a couple battering rams here. Actually, are they cap rams? No, they're just battering rams. They both in Imperial Age now, so uh, so bit of a I don't know where he's putting it. Oh, he might be moving them in. What's going on here? Oh, okay. So now, oh, yep. Try. They're both trying the same strategy. They're both trying to do forward mining camps, but both of them are getting denied. What's going on here? Oh, oh yeah. Eagle Warriors have a bonus against monks because they're the designated scout unit, so it just makes sense. But they also they have that trait which is carried over from the scout cavalry, but they have a lot of pierce armor. Ooh, that Mangonel got destroyed. They have a lot of pierce armor, which is typical of knights. So what's going on here? These Eagle Warriors are going to try to elite Eagle Warriors are going to try to go after the skirmishers here. I don't think they have a bonus against archers, but they are fast and have a lot of pierce armor. Ooh, this monk is trying to go for the conversion here. Is it gonna work? It did. It did work. Evidently, the Aztecs do not have heresy yet. So that's what's happening. So I really like the university. This is the first episode where both civilizations have the same architecture. It's also the first game where both civilizations, who are not base game civilizations, debuted from the same expansion. The Conquerors, which was the first and only official expansion made by the original developers. So, ooh, Mayans are building a castle here. It's like right at the edge, so this is interesting. Are they gonna go for plumed archers? Now, do the Aztecs have a castle of their own? Let's find out. They're building one. It appears they've made more progress on it than the Mayans have, so they might be going for Jaguar Warrior here. It makes sense to counter the Eagle Warriors. They are going larger with infantry, which is a good idea. Yeah, there's a lot of Eagle Warriors, so it would be smart to make Jaguar Warriors. It's ridiculous. Do they have the... I don't think they have the extra HP yet. But they're still pretty tanky. There's the castle there. So they have another castle already. I don't know when they put that one up. Okay, so this is gonna be an engagement here. This is an Aztec swarm. So yeah, so they're trying this villager just made an archery range. That Eagle Warrior is attacking archers. So okay, so what's going on here? I think these rams are gonna try to target this castle here. What? Are they targeting actual units? That's not a good idea. Okay, so maybe they're... Oh! Yeah! So, battering rams have a bonus against siege, too, so they just used the battering ram to, kill the Mangonel, which I wouldn't have expected it to. Okay, so... yeah, so it appears these rams are not going to make much progress, because there's an infantry... Oh! They are making plumed archers. You can see them. They're faster. So this is actually a very interesting game. I really like this. It's a worthy episode. So this is actually okay. Oh, so they use their own ram to take down that ram. So okay, what's he trying? Oh, he died. He doesn't have any extra HP. Does the Aztecs don't appear to be going for any of the upgrades, which is unfortunate. Because if they did, their units would resist conversion and their mounts would have more HP, so it would be a good idea. But oh, they're adding skirmishers. They have a bunch of skirmishers now, so you can see a bunch of skirmishers in the mix here. So that's a good thing to counter archers. But this mangonel is going to try, you know, that mangonel died, but if it had stayed alive, it might have gotten a few skirmisher kills. Okay, so this is actually very interesting. Is that... Yep, that died. So now they're gonna withdraw, but the archers are still gonna pursue them. So they do have a... Yeah, like I said, they do have a castle. But they're making trebuchets, presumably to take care of these castles. But these infantry are gonna get picked off. So that plumed archer died. Thing is, if infantry can actually get to archers, archers are pretty weak, so they're gonna be devastated. But the problem is actually getting to the archers because they're usually quite slow. Infantry is usually quite slow, so it's very, very hard for them. Oh, there's a bit of lag here. Very, very hard for them to get to the archers to begin with. So, a bunch of rams. What's going on with these guys? But the Aztecs do appear to be losing this engagement because they're making not very smart decisions. Oh, that wasn't... They do have onagers now, so... Okay, so what's going on here? Oof. They have 2 onagers. Wondering, are they gonna get any good onager shots? Ooh. Oh. Only 1. They really need to mass them up if they're gonna expect to do any decent damage for them. They did pick off one of the other mangonels, though. Okay, so some of these archers are actually dying, but the onagers just died, so that's not good. But the trebuchets are the trebuchet is targeting this archery range here. This castle is targeting these units, so it's actually very interesting. There's a lot of production going on right now, so there's quite a bit going on. Yeah, this is actually a very interesting battle. I think this was a matchup that was done quite a bit when the Conquerors first came out. It's generally not that popular now because people generally like to match up civilizations that have the same specialty, like Goths and Japanese or Britons and Mayans. So it's not such a popular matchup now, but I could be wrong. These siege rams are they're currently working on sieging this castle. Is that the Aztecs' only castle? It might be. I don't know. And it will go down, so that's kind of insane. But, oh, they're building another castle, so if they can get this one up, they might be able to hold the line for a little bit longer. But they do seem to be on the losing. They do seem to be on the losing side here. So all these ranged units are just targeting villagers and skirmishers. Oh, they decide to delete this castle instead of getting all villagers killed. So now all these wounded archers are going to retreat. So, so, so now all these wounded archers are going to attack this barracks, but it's not going to go super well. Uh, yeah, so they're getting really close to the town center, I think. Where is the town center? Yeah, so the town center is somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, they decided to build a castle all the way back here. But, oh, yeah, wow. Okay, so all these, there's a lot of boomed archers. You get to see the boomed archers. So those skirmishers will die. So, but they are trying to make a lot of skirmishers here. Um, they're gonna repeatedly attempt to make castles, but I don't know if yep. See, uh, hold on. Oh, they have another castle. This castle back here is gonna get completed though. Oh, these villagers are attacking. Oh, there goes one town center. And they got that castle up, so they might be able to... Not really. Now these rams are just ravaging everything. I think this is a huge loss here. I think they're gonna have to quit soon because they don't have any other choice. They're just being completely overtaken by everything. Yeah, so now the Rams are gonna get to this castle. So I think it's all over. I'm just checking to see if he's going to. Yeah, that town center goes down. So I think all these villagers are all clumped up. So that's oh, he just destroyed one of his own rams using the onager. Yeah, so I think I think he's gonna resign soon. Yeah, so all these villagers are going down. Yeah, this is a disaster. Now all these villagers are gonna die. Yep. So he has nothing. Really nothing. So yeah, I think this is a lost cause here. The Rams are just going through everything. But they do have still have some villagers, but they're getting picked off. Yep, he resigned. Yep, so that was a very interesting game. So I think even with the fog of war thing, even with the fog of war having to be on, I think it was still enjoyable. There was definitely a lot of engagement there. So what could have what could the Aztecs have done differently? So what they should have done is gone for the bread and butter combo, which is Jaguar warriors and Eagle warriors. The Jaguar warriors would deal with the enemy infantry, like the Eagle warriors and the champions. But the Eagle warriors would deal with the archers. It's a very popular combo with the Aztecs. If they just utilized it more, they might have won, but they didn't. So that's how they ended up losing. So I want to look at the stats. So military, oof, Mayans, 112 112 military versus 69 military. That's a huge ratio. Units killed 751 versus 282. Buildings lost 283 versus 759. Buildings raised 103 versus 1. Buildings lost 103 versus 1. I Oh yeah, I think the one building that they actually lost, the mines lost, was that one mining camp. That one singular mining camp was the only building they lost that entire game. So that was Very, very epic. Units converted 8. Dude, the Aztecs are a monk civilization. They didn't think to go for monks. What an idiot, but whatever. They're just computers. Percent of map explored, 99%. Even with the scout dying early on, they still managed to explore most of the map, so that's pretty good. Relic gold, 35,000, 3,523. Whoops, hang on. Yeah, so villager high 200. That's two-thirds of their population was villagers. Yeah. Um, like okay. So two-thirds of the max population was villagers, but they didn't have that much militaries because they only had the largest army of 69, so they didn't have that much military. Timeline, very, 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 very strange. Uh, they just sort of, well, this is the point where they just started to decline, and the Mayans started to get really, really strong here. So it was, you know, there were wins and losses up until that point, and then it just everything just went downhill. So that was an interesting game. I hope this video turns out well. It should. But thanks for watching, and make sure to watch the next episode when it comes out, and watch the previous episode where it's a special episode where the Burgundians fight the Sicilians. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.